Hello everybody, my name is Connor and I am here with Yellow Kid versus Red Blue Marco. I'm really excited that Marco is seeing a little bit more, he seems better. It seems like it is his time now, and that is something that when we played him back in 08, I really struggled with the meta, and I didn't feel like it was his time. But now I think, especially with green purple Luffy, with him having a strong matchup into green purple Luffy, I feel like it is his time to shine. So yeah, especially after I got my ass kicked several times by my buddy Bryce here. But he's gonna go ahead, go first, do the Marco ability to either top or bottom something. Just built-in card cycle I think is really good, or just the ability to cycle cards in this game, I think great. But yeah, Marco having that built into his leader ability, really nice. Thankfully we do have that with Eustace Kid, the 8-drop kid. But 2 Dawn is gonna be tapped, and we're gonna go ahead play down Duval over there. Just looking at his top 3, and while my opponent is doing that, I do want to let you guys know that there are some new designs coming to 1000noble.com. If you are looking for a playmat, please check it out. I'm really excited with the new designs, and I will be making more designs in the future. I found a place to get them printed that's not so crazy busy like the old place, so I'm really excited, and ideally I should be able to lower the prices on all of the playmats, and everyone should still be happy. So he is going to swing 6 though, and we will take that, getting the 10-drop ace. We're going to go ahead and swing at 5, poke with Eustace Kid, see if we can get either the blocker or a life. We are going to go ahead and get a life there, and we're going to play Basil Hawkins, making him a blocker. And honestly, our hand is looking pretty decent. I mean, we've got the 7-drop Law. We've got assuming if we don't block with Kid, we have the ability to go right into Robin. And I really like being able to play I keep saying Kid, excuse me, Hawkins. If we don't block with Hawkins, we have the ability to go right into Robin and just make sure he's not getting that life. And I think that as far as like yellow goes, I think that ripping life is a more, I don't want to say enjoyable because it's frustrating still, but I like that mechanic over crazy triggers, I think. Even though I still love a good trigger every now and then. But Marco ability, gonna bottom a card there. He's gonna go ahead and tap 4 to play out Sanji and pass, not swinging at us, making it unable to use our Eustace Kid ability. But this is okay. We are gonna be able to get to 5 pokes, as well as drop Robin here. And there, yeah, so I think at this point, well, there is an argument to play Nami, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead drop Robin before I swing that final 5. I think that if I didn't bump my camera there, but if he did end up taking that hit, we probably would have gone into we probably would have switched to Nami, probably pitching the Robin to pop the chopper. I think that would have been our pivot play, but my opponent already down to 2 life. Unfortunately, Hawkins isn't a blocker, but if he plays something that KOs it, we'll get to rip his life still. If he plays something like a Beckman, which he is going to go ahead play Beckman to trash Hawkins, I think that's kind of what you have to do against Kid here, against that Hawkins specifically. Otherwise, it's just going to keep swinging at you. But we are going to take the Luffy Searcher, getting another Luffy Searcher, ironically, off the top of our deck. And gonna go ahead and see what we can do. I think we have a couple of options. We could play Kid, I think. We could play Law and heal ourselves. I definitely want to pick one of those two. I think I'm on my 8 Dawn curve, if I am not mistaken. And because that would allow us to get a large blocker. So it looks like we are at 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it looks like I'm not. What am I doing? There is a chance I am going to drop Robin here, or excuse me, Nami here. But we are going to go ahead, swing 6 with Robin, 7 with lead, I think. Or am I thinking about searching potentially? Oh, I'll go ahead, tap 5, dropping Nami. Yeah, okay. I think that's an okay play. He only has Beckman. We do have the ace, and I do find that when I have ace in hand, I do really like to be able to play him out and heal, so I don't mind taking my life. But it looks like next turn I might be dropping my Law to heal up, and to heal up and get my Rest at Dawn, all that good stuff. We do have an X-Drake in our hand. X-Drake, honestly, kind of an underdog card. I was like, oh, it's just a searchable 2k, but if your life is low, you can rest almost any blocker. I think most blockers nowadays are around 4 cost, so he is gonna minus Robin. Yeah, that is Robin. Oh my gosh, I just woke up from a nap, so he is gonna minus Robin by 2, making her 4k. So there is a good chance that she's not long for this world. 4k is just really hard to protect out of, especially with the cards I have in hand. I have a decent amount of counter, but a lot of bricks here. And there comes the Rayleigh, gonna minus pop. And now Robin is a 1. So even with the decent amount of counter I have in my hand, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and let her go. The 7, I think we might take that 7 swing. Well, actually, it looks like we're gonna counter out. I don't think that is a terrible idea, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take it. We get another 10-drop ace. That's crazy. And we get Damned Punk. I really love Damned Punk, especially early in the game. Later in the game, such as this point, you can see he's not playing. If he's playing a, small body, it is a desperation blocker in a way. I don't know if desperation is the right word, but we'll go ahead. We'll go 7 into the Beckman, trying to get a counter out of hand. And it looks like, yeah, we are going to tap 8, rip that last life, and we're going to make that a blocker. Seeing the Hawkins in life is pretty good. And then end of turn, we'll draw and discard. I think we're going to discard Damn Punk at this point. Maybe I probably should have held on to Damn Punk. We do know he is running the chopper blockers. I think those chopper blockers are so good, and Damn Punk would get rid of chopper blocker. But I do have him in a pretty good situation here. I've got a very large blocker. I've got a lot of counter in hand, and I've got 10-drop ace. He's in a position where I don't think he can play down 9 Sanji. If he had it, he could play it down into a blocker, but I think that that's a little risky. So we're definitely trying to think about our next play here. He's going to go ahead and Red Rock the Kid, which definitely scared me. I was like, oh, I'm sitting really good. Like, I'm not worried at all. But he does use Red Rock on the Kid. Swinging 7 at lead. I think I'm going to go ahead and counter out of that one, because that 8k, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to take the 8k, triggering out to draw 2 and trash 1. I think I end up trashing Law here. Okay, yeah, so I end up trashing Law with the intent to play out 10-drop ace. And yeah, at this point I'm like, oh no, like a blocker. I didn't really expect the blocker, and now I'm in kind of a tough spot. I think I really should have trashed one of my aces, because I could have played Law down here, put something into life, made it a blocker. He would have to have another Red Rock, and so definitely torn between do I play ace down, heal, risk, something, risk not getting through, risk dying his next turn, or do I play something else? And I do swing ace. I swing ace into Beckman, getting the blocker. I heal and pass. We do end up, getting the chopper blocker with that ace, which is good. Now, if I can stay alive this turn, I think we'll be sitting in a pretty good position. But there's definitely a world where he has enough rush, or just enough power to get through my bodies here. I do have a decent amount of counter in hand, but I think he realizes that he has to go for it at this point. and with the, I think that's a 9 swing coming from leader. Yeah, that's a 9. So I'm like, okay, I have to counter out of that. And yeah, that he had to have all of them hit, and that was game. So getting the Robin in life is good because we did have the Shirahoshi in hand, so we could have cheated out Shirahoshi. But yeah, I don't know if Ace was the right play. Thankfully, we had a lot of power, and honestly, if I had trashed something besides Law or Damn Punk, I think that would have been better. I think that Damn Punk is a card that you need to save for endgame, for those blockers, just in case. So that is going to do it for this game, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new. A lot of you guys are watching and are not subscribed. Please hit that sub button. Helps me out a ton, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.